Hello, happy Saturday, everybody. It's been a while since I've been on, and I've been working on a couple of Valentine kits, so I thought I'd share the process of how to put them together. I gotta look for me here so I can see your. There we go. I hope you guys have been good. Oh, I gotta turn this down. That won't work. All right, so I'm working on some Valentine bears. They're going to be kits, and they're going to come with a line drawing. It's not going to be any type of file, but you will get the line drawing for this kit. It's going to say, "I love you very much," and as well as this kit, and this one's going to say, "I love you." And just to show you what I'm going to do with mine is, let's move this out of the way so it's not in the way. I will be putting it on one of these bed springs. I thought that would be super cute. So I've already base painted all of my pieces. And thank you, Peggy. I know I'm back. It's been a while, right, Marcy? Trying to get back into the swing of things, but it's been hard, and it's been raining also. So these are the kits that I'm going to be putting together today. They're little bears, and I've already base painted the bears Trail Tan from Delta, and I base painted the block Caribbean Blue by Delta, and the red hearts are Waverly chalk paint, and it's crimson. All right. Okay, so let's start with these guys, and what we're going to do is get some Deco Art Americana Sable Brown. I want to put that out on my palette, along with some Trail, the Trail Tan that you base coat the bear with, and also Burnt Umber, and you want some of that out on your palette as well. And then you're going to get a scruffy brush, and we're going to start doing the fur on this guy, on both of these. So I want to start off with my Trail Tan. Oh shoot, you know what, hold on a second, you guys, I forgot to get some paper towels. Okay, so I am going to fold up my towels just so I can wipe stuff off if I need to. Uh-oh, it's not very clear. Why is it not clear? It must be focusing on something else. Why? Oh, there it goes. Huh. Okay. I think we're good. Hi, Donna. I know, it totally is about time. I'm telling you, I've been slacking here. Okay. So then I'm going to pick up some Trail Tan. Oh, I should have showed you guys. I'm using this right now. I picked up Trail Tan, and then I picked up some Sable Brown. And this is just kind of a base. And you don't have to see how you can see clear on, you could kind of see through it. You just need a thin coat in front. I give it 2 coats for the edges. And all I start to do is just stipple, because we want it to make it look like fur. So just stipple. How are you guys doing? How's your weather in your neck of the woods? Donna, I think you're not raining yet probably, huh, Donna? Or have you started raining? Okay. So then what I'm going to do Oh, you know what? I forgot. This is what I did beforehand. Sorry. Back it up, back it up. Okay. So you want to get some trail tan and some burnt umber and side load it. And what you want to do is you just want to put some color down, just kind of so you know where it's going to go. Just like that. Because we're going to kind of cover it when we stipple the little bear anyway. But it'll kind of help you guide it along. Okay, and then I'm going to get it in the way here. Oh, I made a mess, but that's okay because we're going to cover it up anyway. Okay, just to get some color down and you know where to do your darker areas. And the little piece, when you get it, you have to sand it once you paint it, just to kind of smooth it out, because the fibers in the wood it starts to lift. You're warm up there. I wish we had snow. Let's see. You're sick? It's raining? Oh no, Donna. Aren't you going to be on tomorrow night? Are you selling tomorrow night, Donna? Oh, Russ, I'm having to oh, you are going to cancel tomorrow. Oh no. Okay, so let's do this guy. And I know I had already stippled it, but it's okay because like I said, we're going to go over it anyway. So it's going to be a hot mess before it gets better, but we'll get it going. So just remember to fill your brush, load your brush with trail, and then side load with burnt umber. All right, just like that. Hi, Lori. Okay, so let's go back to our stippling. We're going to get trail tan and spice brown, and we're going to stipple these arms and face. And then I'll show you. Kind of want to cover a little bit of it. You don't really have to cover the burnt umber part because we're going to stipple on the burnt umber again. So you just, and then if you try to wipe that off a little, and then let's do this guy. Yeah, try not to get on the burnt umber. You just want to add color. On the parts that aren't shaded, because you're going to go and shade again with the burnt umber. Try to get the edge of your brush and try not to get on the heart. I know that's hard, but if you do, then try to wipe it off, or then go with and then put paint on the red again, just base coat it again. Okay, so this is how I do my bears. I don't know how you guys do your bears, but I like to have them furry looking. Okay, so then what I'm going to do on the edge of the brush, I'm just going to stipple the edge of the brush with burnt umber. Okay, so then I'm going to stipple. And this will take a little bit to get used to. You want to as you come out, just not stipple as hard, or it's just going to start blending a little bit more. So then you do the same thing with this. Same thing with the ear. And also on top of the head. Just like that. What am I missing here? Hope you guys had a nice New Year, nice holidays. I was busy doing all kinds of family things during the holidays, as well as I'm sure you guys were. Then I had a whole week off of work, which was really nice. But I caught up on my Hallmark movies. I'm a big Hallmark Christmas movie fanatic. I'm still not done watching all of them. But last year, I wasn't done watching 2022 until probably October. So I had saved them for that long. So there you go. So you just want to add color, the darker areas, and see how he looks furry and fuzzy. So then what I want, let me do this one since I have this out. So see how your side loading, it was just kind of a base so you know where to kind of put color. My hand's always all. It is cold in this house. I went out to get my nails done, you guys. Okay, so this is a story. I was about to go, I wanted to go live earlier, and my nails, I had not done them since Christmas. They were a mess. So I texted my nail girl and I asked, do you have anything today? She's like, I can see you right now. I'm like, oh, I'll be right there. Just, hey, I had to look somewhat decent. My hands have to look somewhat decent, right? All right, so we're going to go over, this is the one that I had stippled before, but we'll go over it again and I'll show you right now what I'm going to do with this one. So I had to be camera ready. My hands had to be camera ready. So I went out in the rain and I just haven't been able to warm up. I'm cold. Cold, cold. Okay. Peggy, I am in Southern California. Yes, I am in Southern California, close to LA. We're about 20 minutes from LA, 10 minutes from Pasadena, where the Rose Parade was. Okay, so then what I'm going to do now, you guys, it's a lot of keep getting more color until it's something that you like. So now I'm trying to get a lighter color, so I just pick up the trail. And you could also wipe some of it off if you got too much on there. So I try to go light in the middle. And you're just layering it. It takes a little while, but you're just layering until you like the colors that you like on it, until it's good enough for you. See how you could still see my, I don't know if you could see when I shaded. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of the sable brown and then just blend it all together there. Just like that. Just play with it until you feel comfortable with how the little bear looks. He looks good. Okay. Pick up some trail again because I want to do some lighter on here on the arm. Just like that. Yes, Peggy, it's been raining. We've had a lot of rain. which is nice. I love watching the rain. I know I sound crazy, but I really like watching the rain. It's causing problems for everybody though. We found leaks in the garage and things like that. But yeah, it's supposed to rain all day, I think. Not sure. Okay. So then I'm going to pick up some more trail because I want to put a lighter for his, make it kind of light in the middle of his face. And then as I go out, I'm going to just lightly stipple. So it's not completely. So for those of you who have never seen me do these kits before, I know a lot of you have. But what I do is I show you here how to paint it, and then I sell the kit, and then you would just come back when you receive the kit at your own time, because it doesn't ever come out off my page. You just come on here and go step by step. You could pause it, go as fast as you want, go as slow as you want. So this looks kind of messy. You can get a thinner brush if you want. I'm being lazy right now. Okay. So yeah, this is a really good base right now. I like it. See how he looks furry? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I had gone on a couple blocks up to show you guys the floats. It was fun. Oh, you're in Texas. You don't get that. I thought the rain was all over the place well, actually, when we were getting rain, I understood the rest of the country was kind of warming up. But I know some of you get lots of snow. All right, so then this guy, I think this needs a little bit more trail in the middle. There we go. Put some there. And let me get some sable brown and stipple right here because it looks kind of funny here. Then I'll pick up some more dark brown. I'll do that. All right. So we're going to let that dry a little bit. And then we're going to work on the red. So let me get crimson. This needed another coat of red, I think. So I'm going to put a little coat here. And then see, it won't cover the brown a whole bunch, but I'm going to try. So yeah, these will be, I think I'm gonna, I don't know yet, they might be together, the kit, or I haven't decided yet, but I'll put them on later on today. It'll be for sale. Like I said, it'll include everything to make one, and you'll get the line drawing, so if you know somebody, if you cut wood, you can cut more out and make them. Okay, so then I'm going to get antique brown. Is it antique brown? Antique maroon, I'm sorry, from Deco Art. Beth, I am not self-taught. I took tool painting classes. I think it was, oh, let me show you guys one of my first, I don't know if I ever showed you one of my first things I painted in a, it's really dusty and old, but I can't seem to get rid of it. Oh, so 1988. Looks like this was one of the first things I painted. I took a class on how to make this. So see, yeah, so I learned how to shade and highlight by transferring patterns. But yeah, see, my maiden name was Centeno, and it's 88. How fun. Oh, you can't really see it. I didn't show you those. There it is, yeah. Anyway. So yeah, that was one of the first things I painted. And I haven't been able to get rid of it just because it was one of the new things. So yeah, so I took tool painting classes in 1988. It's been a while. Here in Temple City, the city that I'm actually living right now. And I'm going to get some antique maroon. And then I continued to paint, and I started selling crafts, selling my... Oh, and then I taught tool painting in a store in Doherty, which is a nearby city. And then I started selling my items, and I'd sell at craft shows and all of that. I did it along with my mom. My mom did floral arrangements, so she did a lot of decorative floral arrangements and cute little things. And then I started having kids, and I still did it when Yvette, my first, was old, was just born, to help my husband, since he was the only one working. I had stopped working when she was born, so just to have a little extra money, so that was fun. And then I worked at Gymboree for a little while because I wanted to get clothes for the kids, so I did that. And then I owned a scrapbook store with my sister for about 9 years, so that took up a lot of my time. And then after we closed the store, I went back to work, and then I started painting again. But this time I started painting my own designs, so kind of a whole full circle thing. Yeah, Beth, I don't ever see any tool painting class or any painting classes anymore. And there used to be a lot of stores, like there was one here, there was one in Glendora. But yeah, you don't see them anymore, so I don't know. And this isn't really what tool paint, I guess it is tool paint, I don't know. This isn't really tool painting anymore. Okay, this is still wet a little bit. Let's move on to this guy. So with burnt umber, I'm going to paint a nose on here. And I'm doing it freehand, but you'll be getting a line drawing, so you can always trace it on. Oh, I'm using antique maroon. I want burnt umber. They're so close that I do that sometimes. Let me see if I can cover it up here. I just made a mess of it. All right, let's just... Oh, geez, I got tons of water on here. What am I doing? So yeah, I've always been doing crafts, but painting, I just got back into it, and that's when I joined virtual home decor, and I learned how to sell online, so that was fun. All right, we'll wait till that dries a little bit. Let's see if we can get this one. This one's wet too, though. And I kind of make it look like a peanut. Just like that. All right. But shoot, I forgot. I wanted to do something else. See how I dry brush some white on here. So when that nose dries a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and dry brush that. Let's set those aside and wait on that. And let's go ahead and stencil this very much. So this is what it's going to look like, you guys. This guy's going to be sitting on here, and he's going to say, I love you on here, and it's going to say very much, just like that. Yeah, Beth, and that's pretty easy. I mean, that's good that you follow a lot of people. Just try to remember the basics. I don't know because it's hard. I don't think they teach you step by step. But what I like to do is base paint along the grain, where the grain is. So it's not this way. You would paint this way because the grain's going this way. And yeah. And then you saw me do a little bit of side loading. Let me just show you really quick. So I actually picked up Trail Tan, but I'll just show you here. And then I loaded it like this with the one color, right? And then especially for beginners to do it this way, it's really easy. I pick up some brown and go back and forth, but you're picking it up just on the left part of your brush. And then, what do I show you on? I'll just show you. I can't do it with the spice brown, but let's just go on here and I'll show you. So then what you're going to get, see how it's darker on one side and lighter on the other? And if you still want darker, pick up more and then just darken it. So that's kind of how you're shading. You see how it's darker to lighter? And then if you want, you could even darken it some more. So that's a little bit of how to do it without, because the other way to side load, it's hard because you don't want to get your brush dirty and wet, and then it gets everything dirty and wet. So okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Hi, Pat. Let's go ahead and do this. So you're going to get a piece of transfer tape along with your vinyl. And this is what I do to stencil it. And then I'm just going to go right to the edge. You're not going to get a whole piece for the whole wood piece. I just go down to the bottom and down to the edge. And then I get this little chiseler to push down on it because you don't want it to bleed. But if it does bleed, you just get the paint and go over the parts that bled. And then let's go ahead and do this heart. Except I want to get some white paint and I'm going to highlight. So when I highlight, I get a dry brush. This one wasn't really dry, but we're going to, and then just rub off all of the paint. And then you're just going to just lightly put it on there, and you just want a really light and I'm putting it a little bit on the top there to highlight it because see how it's darker underneath there. So I want it to be, and it's all about the different layering when you paint, you guys, to make it come out. I see a lot of people who just do kind of not too much shading, not too much highlighting, and you really want to try to get some highlighting on there. Oh, not that much. And Highlight the ears a little bit with white. And this is the part that I told you I forgot to do before I started painting it. Now I'm picking up brown, I bet. Being impatient. And because it's so cold, my stuff doesn't dry very fast. So you want to do this before you put the nose on. I'm trying to be careful and just kind of go around it. And just like that. Any questions there? Donna, I'm working on patterns. It's so hard to do everything, you guys. I'm trying. I really am. Okay. See how it highlights it? See how you went from this to that? What a difference that makes. Just that little bit of highlight totally brings him out a little bit more. So we're going to do the same thing. This time I'm going to go over his nose. It was pretty dry. So this is, again, you do it before you put the nose on. And you just want to get some highlight on there. Put a little bit on his tummy, on the top of his ears. Like that. And then we're going to get the hands. And do the same thing with his arms. And then go here. Got more paint and I'm just wiping it off on my towel. See how the chalk paint, it lifts up on the, when you dry brush. So chalk paint you want to try to do last so it doesn't get red on your bear. And then I'm also going to do his heart right here. Oh, thank you, Laura. I know, Corinne, you guys are all waiting for patterns. Yeah, Beth, it totally, just this little highlight, it makes it look like a whole new little piece. And it didn't take that long, you know, you just have to get a feel of your brush. All right, so yeah, so that's going to be like that. See how much better that is with this one. Just going to go not dried up, so I'm going to add a little bit more white on there. Telling you, I could just keep finding spots to do them. Okay, so I think that's good. So let's go back to painting his nose on again with burnt umber, not antique maroon. I feel like I mess up when I talk and paint. When I'm concentrating, you know, I'm just like focusing. Okay, let's let that dry a little bit. Let's do this nose. There you go. We'll wait for that to dry a little bit. Let's go ahead and put the I love you. Oh shoot, I almost spilled that. Okay, I'm a big mess today. Let's go ahead and put the I love you on here. So you'll get it with a piece like this, and then you'll make sure you rub it on, and then just lift it off. And this, I'm going to try to just bring it a little bit below. This one you kind of have to play it kind of, oops. And then just peel it back. So this one I'm going to use chalk paint. I try to use chalk paint when I stencil as much as I can, just because it's a little thicker and it won't run as much or bleed as much. So you will need a couple coats of this. And like I said, see how it's lifting up the red chalk paint? So that's why you need at least 2 coats. Okay, let's wait on that. Don't put your brush in the water until you're done. So just set it aside. And this one, what color do you guys think? I'm going to take, what color should the lettering be for this guy? This is going to go like up here. I was thinking either black or brown. What do you guys think? Let me know. I'm waiting. Is anybody going to chime in? Help me out with the color. Brown. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking burnt umber, huh? You know what? I have truffle and chalk paint. Why don't I do that? That might work. Oh, Laura, you like black? I got 2 browns. Laura Wilkinson says brown. I'm going to have to go with brown. I got 3 browns, so let's go with brown. Okay, I think this might work. So then I'm going to get a different brush. And usually black chalk paint, you only need 1 coat. Maybe it's the same thing for this guy, so let me see. Yeah, I think I'll be able to get away. So this I use truffle chalk paint, but you could use burnt umber. Okay. And I'm just going to, before I put my paint in the water, I think it's fine, huh? I think it's good. All right, so then you're just going to lift it back like this. Ooh. Okay. Just like that. Let's paint. Oh, that worked out really good with the truffle. I'm happy with it. Okay, let's go back to this guy and add some more paint on here just to give it a second coat. Okay, and then I'm going to get my pen and just lift it off, just like that. How cute. Okay, so then I'm just gonna get my pen and lift up. Try not to poke at the wood, which I've done before, which is not a big deal. I hardly use this truffle. I don't even know what I used it on because there's a lot missing of it. Because I don't think I used it a whole bunch. Sorry, this is the tedious part. All right. What do you guys, is everybody working on Valentine's, or is that almost over? I know a lot of people jumped over to Easter already. So I'm just going to get some of the blue paint and touch up this little bit of areas, which isn't horrible, but I just, or it just bled a little bit. Just like that. All right. How cute is this going to be, you guys? Oh my gosh, super cute. Okay, let's go ahead and add the I love you onto. I use just regular acrylic paint for this. Not this one. This one. And put I. I'm just freehanding this. Sorry, I'm quiet because I'm concentrating. When I do details like this, it's all right. And then I'll add the U. And as many of you know, I am not a letterer by any means. I don't like that. Start over. Okay. Just gonna do a U, straight U. There you go. How cute. Okay. So it'll say I love you very much. All right. Then what are we doing? Oh, we've got to take out the vinyl from this. Just to give you guys a heads up, it's not for sure. I have a few Valentine stuff that I've been working on. Uh-oh. See, I scraped the wood. So let me pick up some red paint. I have a few Valentine stuff for those of you who do not craft and want to buy purchased ready-made stuff. I will have stuff. I'm hoping on Monday. I'm off on Monday, so I'm hoping to do it sometime in the morning, and not for sure. I'll just pop up once I finish all the little sets. I don't have much, so don't get totally excited over it. I just have a few things. Okay, so now let's go back, and that turned out really cute. And do his nose in burnt umber again. Okay. All right, then I'm going to grab some black paint. And with the brown, my palette's a mess here. With the brown, I'm going to side load. Did I just do, I did the whole thing. So I'm supposed to do the edge. So I'm going to clean the brush and start all over. Okay, just get the edge of your brush with some black. And then that'll be the bottom of the nose. Pick up a little bit more black. And I'm even going to go on top a little bit just to like that. And then do the same with this little guy. Just to define his nose at the bottom. Okay. Then I'm going to get this liner brush. This is a short liner, which I've had a hard time finding. It's a 10-aught liner brush, but it's a short liner. And this one's pretty bad now, but I'm still using it because I don't have any other one. So then I'm just going to kind of place lines where I want my eyes to go. And again, you're going to have the line drawing, so you can trace these on. You can also just, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this one like this with these eyes, and then I'm going to show you, for those of you who don't want to do these eyes, what you could do to make them not as hard. See how one's smaller than the other? It's easy for me to turn it upside down and kind of make this one a little bigger where I need to do it. This one's touching the nose a little bit more, so let's just bring it over. A little longer. Perfect. Okay. I mean, not absolutely perfect. Perfect enough. But nobody ever really says perfect enough, right? Okay. Let's let that dry. I'm just going to show you what you could do. So you're going to get your brush and load it up, right? And then I'm going to take a gob of it, just like that. And then you're just going to come over here and set it to the top and down. Get another gob to the top and down. And that's a way you could do this one also if you didn't want to do these eyes. So, but the pattern will have them both like that. So you could do whatever you want to do. I just kind of wanted to give you an idea of what you could do if you didn't want to do those eyes. Okay, so we're good with those. All right, then let's get a dry brush with red paint. I'm using cherry red. It's what I use for every base of cheeks that I do. All right, and then here again, I'm going to load up, add some to my dry brush, and then I'm going to get my towel and in a dry spot, take it all off. I mean, not all off completely, right? And then just lightly dry brush his cheeks. I'm being really careful because I just painted those eyes, so I don't want to make a mess, which okay. Pick up a little bit more red, wipe it off. So in the kit, you'll get the little bear holding the heart, this one. But look, you guys, so I showed you earlier at the beginning of my live, I'm going to put it on a bed spring. This is what I'm doing with mine. But then I thought, well, if you guys don't have a bed spring, how cute would it be? I'm sorry, hon? Oh. How cute would it be to get a stand? You know how I usually put things on a stand with a dowel? You could put it on a stand so he could stand up. Or you could put wire, put a drilled hole here, and then do a wire, and he could be, you know, hanging on your little shelf somewhere. That would be cute too. So there's just different things you could do with them. You do with it whatever you want to do. All right, get those cheeks on there. I wanted him to have a little bit darker there. There we go. All right, the cheeks are done. All right, where are we at now? You're funny, Peggy. Oh, you came back. What kind of brush is that you're using for the cheeks? So it's a brush that's, I just saw this. I don't know, it used to be a filbert, I think. It was a round brush, but it got so bad I would just use it for painting that it just, you just use your old scruffy brushes to do dry brushing. That's what I do. So once your brush is old and unusable, then go ahead and use them for dry brushing. Okay. So, let me see. A cute little heart would make some cute cheeks. That would be really cute, Peggy. Yeah, I figured. I figured you didn't mean heat. Sometimes you can figure out typos. Okay, so then I'm going to get my 10-aught long liner brush, which is like this, and I loaded it with black. And I'm just going to put eyelashes on each side. Pick up a little bit more paint, and I'm going to do his little eyebrows. Or her, I don't know what it is. This one doesn't need eyelashes, but I will put eyebrows. And on this one, I'm just going to put a line down. And then just do a little C at the end. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is, what's fun about bears is what I like to do. It's really hard for me to do straight lines, but for bears, it makes it so easy because I just kind of wiggle it just to make him look like he's furry, and it's easy for you to stop and start again, and you'll see right here. So I'm going to, let me start this way. Because you run out of paint as you're going, you got to stop, load up again, and do that. That was a little harsh. Okay, so then do the ears. And then do his arms. And then for here, I'm just going to line it in black paint. wiggle for his arms. Okay, and that'll be, he's all set, and we'll glue him on to the block after we're done with him. We're not done, completely done with him yet. Okay, for this guy, I'm gonna put lines here. And then wiggle for his fur. And you don't have to line him either if you didn't want to. You could just leave him plain. I thought he looked really cute without it as well. Only you'll know that it's not the way I did it. Uh-oh. See what I mean? How it's hard to... I'll go over that right now. Alright, so then... Alright. This is the face that I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to play with it right now for his mouth. Oh, and then his little shoulders here, a little bit of, not too much, just a little bit. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little comma stroke on there, and then get the line and bring it up, start here and bring it down, just like that. And I think that's done. Okay. So then we have to add little highlights to, oh, let's do antique wax. This is Waverly Antique Wax. Make sure you don't get the paint, you get the wax. And I'm gonna get a brush, which I also got at Walmart. It's a Waverly brush. I don't know, it's for stenciling. I don't know what it's for, but I've noticed that if I add a little bit of water, it'll go on a little bit better. And I just use the end of the lid and then wipe it off. And then let me get a wipey, because it's really good to have a wipey nearby just in case you mess up, which I tend to do. And see how I sanded the edges of the block. And so then I am just going to add some color, just like that. And if you get too much on, it's really forgiving with the, I'll just show, let me just show you. I just kind of, I did that, right? It's really forgiving to take it off, so it's nice. So all you want to do is just cover the parts that you sanded, just to give it a little bit more dimension with the Waverly wax. There we go. So that's done. Now we can, oh, now this guy needs little cheeks. You get your stylus. If you have a stylus, I got this one at Dollar Tree. You're going to dip into the white paint, and it should be a paint that hasn't been used in a while. I mean, that's fairly new, because then it won't, then it's going to be hard. It's not going to be milky and liquidy. Okay, this is still drying, so I'm afraid to do anything with it yet. And then let's get another scruffy brush. I have, and then try to use your scruffy brushes, you guys, either for white or red, just because I'll show you. You could tell that I use this scruffy brush for cheeks. It's red. And then I use this one for white. If you get red on it, then the next time you use it, the red will come off and your white won't be white. So go ahead and get some white paint, rub off the excess, and then you're just going to lightly highlight to his nose. Just like that. Okay, and then do the same with this guy. And what I tend to do is I pick up a little bit of paint and then I add a little highlight on the left-hand corner.
Yeah, okay. All right, thanks.
And look, it looks like it's a little highlight. So I like to do that to my pieces as much as I can. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue this guy together while that eye's still drying so I could side load some highlight on there. And I'm just going to use wood glue for this. And I'm going to put some wood glue here at the bottom. Actually, you don't have to glue that down. I just realized. Because then if you want to move them around, you could. Oh no. Wait a minute. Let's start over. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's not put glue on this. Nothing like live video, right? Okay. So then just go ahead and put his little heart and arms on there. Okay. Yeah, I think I wasn't going to glue it on. I think I was just going to leave it so that you could just do this to it. So how cute is that? I love you very much. That one's done. How cute is that? You know what we could add, you guys? I wonder if I have any. Let me see. I had some hearts from Dollar Tree. Oh no, flowers. Let's see a beagle. These are from Dollar Tree. What do you think? Yay or nay? Looks kind of weird, huh? You can't tell. Thanks, Nicole. Thanks, Bonnie. Thank you, Lori. What do you guys think of this flower? Should it be a plain flower? Problem is I won't have enough for all the kits, I don't think. What else could I use for that? I think this needs a little something. What if I just did a bow? Let me see if I did a bow. I used all my red fabric for. Oh, you know what? I just picked up. No, I didn't pick up red. I don't have red. I'm thinking it's some type of bow, but let me see. I don't know. I'll let you guys fill it in. A bow would be really cute. I know. I wish I had a bigger. Oh, let me see if I have a bigger bow here. No, I don't have ribbon. That ribbon's too thin, too thick. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's just as white as that. What do I got here? What do I got here? Oh, you know what I could do, but I don't think that won't work. That won't work. Oh, what about a thicker bow then? What about this bow? My Valentine. Put out some of my Valentine's pieces and didn't realize how many pieces I have from you. Oh, you do, Nicole? What's so funny is last year is the first year that I actually even had a lot of Valentines. I didn't do a lot of Valentines this year, but you'll see on Monday if I'm able to go on what I have. All new stuff, of course. Chocolate. That's cute, Christy. I don't know. I'll play with it, and if I come up with something before the kit, I'll include it in the kit. If not, then you guys are on your own. I do feel like it needs something. Oh, you know what? What about that? Another one of those. Too much hearts? Tell me what you think. I'm not a good bow person anyway. So. All right, let's finish up this guy, and then we'll get you out of here and back to your Saturday afternoon. So I will be using a small flat brush, and I'm going to side load it in white. And then I'm just going to put a highlight here, which it's not even coming up. Why isn't it? All right, just like that. You know what? They do match, Beth. One's highlighted and shaded, which is why they don't match. That's funny that you say that, but yeah, they do match. I would have to shade it and then highlight it like I did that one. Okay, so once I did that, then you're going to get, what did I do with that? So weird. Oh, it's right here. So I'm going to dip into the white paint, put a little highlight dot, and then a highlight on his cheek, highlight on his eye, and highlight on his cheek. And this guy is done as well. This would be cute with the bow. Let's do a bow for this. Okay. Maybe something like that would be cute. I'll include the ribbon for the bow for that one, like that. Yeah, watch, since I still have you guys on, let me go on here really quick and show you how the color changes when you add the antique maroon. So I'm gonna load up my brush with red. I think I'll include this heart, you guys. I think it's cute. And that way you could add a little. So I'm going to pick up some antique maroon and side load it. And then pick up some more antique maroon. All right, just like that. See how it's already changing? And then I'll highlight it and then line it, and that'll be super cute. So yeah, you'll get that little heart included. But yeah, that's one kit there. And then the other kit will be this one with the bow right here. I won't be able to use the bow on my bed spring because it's going to be in the way, because I'm going to add grass to it. It'll be something like that. And this will be for sale, already made on see, it'll, with the grass, it's going to be popped up on there, so you won't really be able to see it. But I'll give you guys a bow so that way you guys could put the little bow on. And actually, let me know when I put it up for sale, if you guys are interested in the kit, to purchase the kit. Let me know if you want me to drill holes there for the wire, and I can include the wire as well. And that way you guys could hang it somewhere. That would be really cute. Oh, I was out of line here. Oh, thanks, Peggy. So yeah, those are both the kits. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it. And if you wanted to even, I'm looking at this little guy and his eyes are so big, you could probably, I'm going to dip it in the paint and dot it on my palette. 1, 2, 3, just to get a little tiny dot. Dip, 1, 2, 3, and then do the little dots. That's kind of cute. I think he needed that. Yeah. So, yeah. So this will be one kit. I'll finish up this heart, and then I'll make this one with the little holes with the wire, and you guys can see that. That'll be really cute. And then you'll see it with this little ribbon on there. I'll glue that on there when I sell the kits. If you're interested, again, it comes with the wood, and it comes with the line drawing of each of them. And then for you to make more or whatever you want to do with them. I hope to see you Monday. Gets me going on those last few things that I have to do. Like I said, I don't have much. I hardly have anything, but I did make some Valentine stuff that I think you guys will enjoy. So hopefully Monday, I'll get to see you Monday. You guys have a good rest of the weekend. If you're off on Monday, yay. I'm off Monday, so that's why I'm hoping to see you. And yeah, you guys have a good weekend. And wanted to shout out to my daughter Yvette, who's turning 27 on Monday. So that's exciting. I was a mom 27 years ago. So that makes it even more special on Monday. So happy birthday to Yvette, my oldest. Melissa, yes, I will be listing the kits today. Give me an hour or so, maybe even a couple. Depends on how I finish this. I have to go drill holes. It's raining outside, so I gotta trek through that rain. No, it's not bad. I'll go put some holes in it for the wire. That way you guys can see how I did it. Yeah. So then, yeah, I'll have them up for sale today. Stay tuned, and we'll see you guys hopefully Monday. You guys have a good weekend. Thanks. Bye-bye.